Good morning, everybody. Mr. Stark here at my house with a couple guests, getting ready to go down for our morning nap. You can say hi, can't you?
Hi.
And so I thought we would read a quick story this morning that I think is important for right now. One that I really like. It was introduced to me a couple years ago. It's called The Invisible String by Patrice Karst. Talks about the connections and relationships that we all have even when we can't be close by one another, how we're all still connected by these invisible strings. So I'm going to read this morning and then hopefully have a successful nap experience. And maybe you at home might be taking a nap as well. Let's see how we can manage this. Liza and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night. Suddenly it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud that it woke them up. "Mom, Mom," they cried out as they ran to her. "Don't worry, you two. It's just the storm making all that noise. Go back to bed." "We want to stay close to you," said Jeremy. "We're scared." Mom said, "You know, we're always together, no matter what. But how can we be together when you're out here and we're in bed?" Mom held something right in front of them and said, "This is how." Can you get that for me, honey? Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mom was holding. I was about your age when my mom first told me about the invisible string. Thank you. "I don't see a string," said Jeremy. "You don't need to see the invisible string. People who love one another are always connected by a very special string made of love. But if you can't see it, how do you know it's there? Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you feel it with your heart, and you can know that you're always connected to everyone that you love. When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I feel it tug on my heart. And when you tug it back, we feel it in our hearts," said Jeremy. "Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string?" Liza asked. "She sure does," said Mom. "Best friends like me and Lucy?" "Best friends too." "How far can the string reach?" "Anywhere and everywhere," Mom said. "Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain deep in the ocean?" asked Jeremy. "Yes," Mom said. "Even there." Can you grab that for me?
Hey, look at that fish.
Yeah. "Or a mountain climber?" "Even there." "A ballerina in France?" "Even there." "A jungle explorer?" "Even there." No? "How about an astronaut out in space?" "Yes, even there." Then Jeremy quietly asked, "Can my string reach all the way to Uncle Brian in heaven?" "Yes, even there." It's okay. Getting tired here. "Does the string go away when you're mad at us?" "Never," said Mom. "Love is stronger than anger. And as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there. Even when you get older and you can't agree about what things like what movie to see, or who gets to ride in the front seat, or what time to go to bed. Oh, that's right, you two should be in bed." And with that, they all laughed as Mom chased the twins back to their beds. Thank you. Within a few minutes, they were asleep, and even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside, they were kept sleeping. And as they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and the strings their friends have, and their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they could now clearly see no one is ever alone. So I really like this message, especially in the time that we need to be apart from one another. Okay, apart from one another. It's important, I think, to remember and have maybe practice a little bit of gratitude and be thankful for those relationships that we have in our life and those connections that we have. And even though we might not be close to one another during this time, we are all still connected and have those relationships. So thanks for listening. If you happen to tune in, it is nap time here, so I am gonna head out. Do you want to say bye?
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.